Zoe. Why don't you tell me about how life was before you encountered Jesus?
I did not grow up in a Christian home, but I grew up in a home full of love. There's a lot of love not only in my immediate family, but also my extended family. And I was fortunate enough to also have friends' families that took me in and treated me like their family. Even though I grew up surrounded by a lot of love and a lot of support, I always felt a deep sense of brokenness and feeling quite lost. And so that started in elementary school. I really started to struggle. I started to lash out to authorities, and I even started self-harm. And that kind of progressed more into high school. And so even though I had good family supports who continued to support me through that, and they reached out to professional services, and some of that helped in small ways, but nothing really fixed what felt broken. And in high school, I kind of fell into an even tougher crowd and started to hang out with much older people, living quite a dangerous life. And during that time, I just realized after the fact that God was with me that whole time, and it was by God's grace that I'm here today and that I didn't end up in prison or even something worse. I feel like Jesus was always kind of knocking, and I just wasn't opening the door. And it took until just last year I was feeling just such a deep brokenness, and it was kind of like a last ditch effort of coming to KAC and coming for biblical counseling as kind of a last desperate attempt to try and save myself. And through coming here, I was introduced to Jesus, and that began an absolutely incredible spiritual journey.
How would you say life is now?
Life is completely different. That deep brokenness and lost feeling that I felt my entire life is just gone. And it's been replaced with a sense of peace and a stillness that I can't even describe. And this fear, I've always had this fear of dying, and this anxiety of not knowing when I'm gonna die, how I'm gonna die, and that's also gone. I don't fear death anymore, and I know that I'm a child of God, and that when my time comes, that I'm going home. I want to be baptized because I'm just ready to make that public declaration of my faith in Jesus. I'm ready to be a disciple. I'm ready to be disciplined in my faith, and I'm ready to walk with Jesus and to be an example for other people. Faith isn't just for the righteous. Faith is for the sinners. Faith is for everybody. And because we have freedom of choice, we have to choose to open that door. But when that door is open, it's such a beautiful, amazing world behind it with Jesus.